Hello, my name is Zara Conte, also known as Sito Sanct, and today we're going to be talking about how to take care of your plants during the seasons, the best ways to make sure your plants stay alive year-round. So as the spring is ceasing and the summer is approaching, I'll go ahead and give you guys a few tips on how to keep your plants healthy and happy. So during the spring, we have a lot of rain showers and the fluctuation of humidity as well as the lack of major sunlight. So one way to keep your plants flourishing and healthy and thriving is to make sure it's not a lot of water being soaked up in your plants. Another way to make sure your plants aren't overwatered, you can create a nice little soil mixture with different types of soils such as gravel, and they have sphere balls as well that can help soak up the moisture, making sure it's an even distribution for the roots and for the plant to flourish. So once we move out of the sun shower season, we start to get a lot more sun, a little drier temperature. I do highly suggest to spray the leaves of your plants. It gets a little hot out here. We all need a little mist of water to keep us going. So another tip is also to make sure your plants are dust-free and gnat-free as well. I highly suggest neem oil in increments. You can buy a neem oil from the store and make a little mixture with some water and shake it in a spray bottle to spray your plants to remove mites and gnats. Or you can go to your local horticultural store and purchase a neem oil spray as well. Another tip to keep your plants shiny and healthy, make sure you take a damp rag and wipe off the dust because it's just like a fan. As time goes on, the dust and all the little particles accumulate over time. Another suggestion is taking half a lemon, squeezing it onto the leaves of the plant, and then wiping it down. It makes for a healthy and happy plant. A little wipey wipe, and look, 10 times more. Sometimes more shiny. As the temperature starts to drop and the summer starts to come around the corner, I highly suggest moving some of your plants into the shade, as the sunlight is not as kind to them as it would usually be in other seasons. The sun can create some dark spots onto the plant, which will later result in having to remove certain pieces of the plant due to rotting. So if you want to avoid a lot of rotting in your plants, move them into a little shade, so they don't get an extra tan. Some plants that are housed here are not native to Texas. So another way to make them feel more at home is making sure we create the correct climate for them to flourish in, meaning they need a lot of humidity and a lot of mist flowing around them so they can flourish to their fullest potential. I do highly suggest diffusers. You don't have to add essential oils, as some plants are home to essential oils. Thank you guys for joining us today on our last episode. I hope you can take all these tips and make sure your plants thrive throughout the new seasons. And don't forget, happy planting!